And yeet! Boom! This is BZ-72-1, brand new tier 10 Chinese jet booster heavy tank, which is tested by a Supertest player right over here in front of us, which I actually spotted myself on the live server. If you remember, in 1.23's patch notes, there was a lot of vehicles added for testing by the Supertest players, and this one was one of those tanks, and a lot of players have actually, or a lot of super testers are already actually testing it out. So you're able to enjoy some first gameplay stalking action over here by a player who had very rough start, missed a shot into DezGamez and actually got snapshotted by DezGamez while that guy was on the move back right away. So basically losing 3 shots worth of hit points already over here. But don't worry guys, this Supertest player is actually going to slap quite hard back with this 560 alpha damage gun, which BZ-72-1 has. Yes, it has 560 alpha damage, which is seems to be very juicy. So while you enjoy this very first early gameplay action with BZ-72-1 on the background, we have some other very interesting topics to talk about, and let me tell you, BZ with jet boosters ending up in this video as a background battle is no coincidence guys, because Czechs are also going to get their first ever jet booster tank, a jet booster heavy tank, which is going to be a tier 9 DT-130M. This is how this tank looks like. We're going to talk about this TT, we're going to talk about the BZ as well at the end of the video, but at first, quick announcement that if you have not logged in the last 30 days and want to have yourself these nuts commander and some other goodies, well, this is my code over here. I really do wish it would work for both active and inactive players, but well, this is the code I was able to get from Wargaming, and well, hopefully it helps you out. I guess they want more customers for the holiday ops guys. What do you think? So if you have an account or second account you haven't played, or third, fifth account, then you can use this code, and these nuts commander will be waiting for you over there whenever you are going to play that account, for example. Links and stuff is in the description and in the top pinned comment. Have fun guys. But now let's talk about something crazy. I need to talk about another tank they revealed, which is another tier 8 premium Soviet heavy tank called Object 701. Am I the only one? I believe I am not the only one who is already so sick and tired of all those bloody Soviet premium heavy tanks, guys. So take a look at that. This is the full list of tier 8 premium Soviet heavy tanks we already have in the game. IS-3A, IS-3A Peregrine, we have IS-5, IS-6, IS-6 Black, we have K2, we have Kirovets 1, we have KV-4 Kraslavsky, we have KV-5, Object 252U, we have Defender, we have Object 259A, which is available on the Asia server, for example, we have Udarny. Also over there we have 703 version 2 as well. So how many tier 8 Soviet premium heavy tanks we have in this game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 already. And if we do not count those duplicates, right? 11. So let's say we have 11 and we are going to get another one, and look at that. Like it cannot be, honestly guys, it cannot be more boring. It is the same 390 alpha with very crazy shell velocity this time, as you can see, right? 1400 meters per second shell velocity on a tier 8, 221 penetration with APCR. Okay, this is, you know, somewhat of a uniqueness over here, but 15-second reload, long aiming time, 2.9 second aiming time, bad accuracy, 0.44 accuracy, and -5 degrees of compression. Like, you know, it is going to be another tank which is quite annoying to play and super annoying to play against. And if you look at the mobility, it is also very slow. 30 top speed, 12 moving backwards, 750 horsepower engine, 13.6 power to weight ratio, and horrible rotation speeds, guys. Traverse speeds for turret and hull, actually. Well, you know, turret is okay, whatever, but hull 21 degrees per second, so pretty damn slow. But once again, guys, it has bad gun handling, bad mobility, but what is it good at? Well, it has good armor survivability, 120 hull armor and 160 side armor, 120 in the ass. Like, are you kidding me? 250 turret front, 160, and 340 meters view range. Dude, this is as blind as KV-2. So once again, another tier 8 Soviet tank is coming. Like, let's say, what is the difference with the K2? You know, it has a little bit less frontal armor, but a little bit better side armor. Same turret, exactly the same turret armor values over here. And, you know, overall, like, it seems to be like K2. It seems to be like K2 with faster shell velocity, guys. Once again, like... Dude, we do not need more of those anymore in this game. Voter Gaming, please. When are you going to realize that? I don't know. Like, look at that. You know, this is the armor, basically. What this tank is also going to have. Yeah, you know. What do you think about that, guys? But what is way more interesting is this tank right over here, TT-130M, which is the first ever Czechoslovakian jet booster tank. So let's talk about this tank, and right now it seems to have quite some bad things on it as well at the same time, but keep in mind, guys, it is Supertest. It is basically first time they revealed information about this. Most likely it is going to get buffed or nerfed, you know, rebalanced according to the test results, right? But let's talk about the firepower. So what is good about the firepower? 490 alpha, you know, quite juicy for a tier 9 heavy tank. 490 alpha, not bad. 640 with high explosive. It has 244 pen with standard AP and 306 with APCR as premium round and 65 with high explosive. Shell velocity numbers 980, 1180, 980, you know, like on average, let's say. Reload time 14.7 seconds, it has 2.9 second aiming time, so nothing to brag about. Also accuracy 0.42, which is also nothing to brag about, but 490 alpha, it's quite understandable. Now, another really bad thing about this is -5 degrees of calibration, so it does not work in many positions. You know, it only works on flatter grounds and fighting areas, to say. That -5 can be very annoying, right? Now, mobility. Because it is a jet booster tank, mobility is kinda key. Now, sadly, they didn't give us the jet booster mobility stats, but they said something in the forum post. I'm going to talk about that in a second. So, all the time available mobility looks quite slow, actually painfully slow. 30 top speed, 14 backwards, 550 horsepower engine with 10 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio, guys. 10, right? Hull traverse speed 20, turret 25, so pretty bad base stats. But in the forum post, what they said, guys. The vehicle is powered by a robust 550 horsepower engine supplemented with jet boosters. It is important to note that the tank has 4 charges of jet boosters, which are significantly more powerful than their Chinese counterparts. So I was thinking about this, and I think there are 2 ways how you can, or maybe 3 ways how you can make those jet boosters significantly more powerful than their Chinese counterparts. Number 1, you are going to increase the jet booster duration from 10 seconds, I don't know, up to 15 seconds or 20 seconds or something crazy like that, right? So this is one way how to make it significantly more powerful. Or the boost itself, like the engine power it gives, is significantly more powerful, which makes this tank like absolutely crazy rammer, let's say, you know, because you have that super jumpy speed, or climbing hills is faster than light tanks, for example, or something like that. Or third option is that the top speed will be just, you have 30 standard, but you're able to go up to 80 or 70 or 75 or something crazy like that. Because they said, which are significantly more powerful than their Chinese counterparts. What do you think, guys? How can those jet boosters can be more significantly powerful? Because I'm thinking about the timer over here, because 4 charges in total, right? Usually the tier 9 gets, or not usually, like the Chinese tier 9 has 5 charges, if I'm not mistaken, in tier 9, and 6 charges in tier 10. So having 4 charges, I guess maybe the duration could be a little bit longer in this case. Or what do you think, guys? What is your take on it? Now, talking about survivability, 1750 hit points, which is not a lot, guys, for a tier 9 heavy. Hull armor 170. So nominal armor values are pretty bad. We'll have to wait for the 3D model to see how much the slopiness helps, because the frontal is quite the front armor is quite slopy, but I don't think it is enough. Turret 300, 150 and 90. 300 in the front, it has some spaced shield action over there as well, spaced armor, but it also has the commander hatch from the single picture we have available right now. So we'll see. 380 meters view range, and it actually has 5 crew members, which is a little bit weird. Commander gunner, driver, then radio operator is separate one, and a loader. Luckily it is radio operator, because you only need 2 skills over there. Let's say brothers in arms and the situational awareness, right? So like not super crazy thing, but still weird compared to the other Czech tanks, I would say so. So this is TT-130M, or TT-130M as Stream likes to call it already. Guys, what do you think about this one? First, the Czech jet booster heavy tank. Let me know in the comment section down below. The early peak, the earliest peak possible, basically. And finally, let's talk about the tank you were watching on the background. This is the tier 10 Chinese heavy tank. Where, once again, they're going to put it, nobody has any idea yet. Is this going to be some kind of a reward tank, assembly shop tank? Is it going to be auction tank? Is it going to be Clan Wars reward? I don't know, personal campaign, or where are they going to put it? I don't know. By the way, where are they going to put TT-130M? We still do not know. I have 2 guesses. It is either premium tank or next year's battle bass tank. This is my guess. What do you think what you're going to do with that TT-130M yourself as well? But the BZ, as I said at the start of the video, it has a juicy 560 alpha damage gun. Base DPM with 100% crew is 2336. Premium round is heat with 320 millimeters of penetration on that BZ-72. We have 0.38 accuracy, 2.4 second aiming time. Dispersion values, not the best, but not the worst either, but needs stabilizer, I would say so. And 1000 meters per second shell velocity, and it has -8 degrees of gun depression, as we can see over here. Now the base mobility is pretty bad top speed wise, but power to weight ratio is actually okay, pretty good. Not like 10 on the TT, for example, right? But if you slap the jet boosters on that vehicle, boom, this is what you get. Extra 15 kilometers per hour top speed, which is not that significant boost actually, but of course those tanks get boosted a lot by turbos. So let's put this turbo on it, for example. Boom, 52 up to 52 is possible with a 2520 horsepower engine. Jesus, that is actually quite nutty, I would say so. And also it has 5 uses with a 10-second duration and 4-second cooldown between the jet boosters, if you want to use those, and you have to wait 5 seconds for the first one in the side battle. What else can we see? 155 hull armor, 70 and 40 over here, 2200 hit points, 400 meter view range. So, view range seems good. Armor, let's take a look at the 3D armor profile as well. This is how it looks like versus 260 millimeters of penetration versus itself, basically. And when it is hull down, ooh, it is actually, the upper hull is getting very bouncy very early, I would say. So because of this heavy slope, what you can see, it has commander hatches as weak spots, and turret very strong, right? Very strong. Can you overmatch that? No, not really, right? Not even with 130 millimeter gun, but commander hatches are easily penetrable right over here, as you can see. It has a weird roundy hull shape, as you can see, so if you side scrape, you're kind of, under angle like that, you can still side scrape. So you can do some side scraping action in this. Yes, you can. You can do some kind of side scraping action. Seems to be quite bouncy indeed. 70 on the side though, you know, artillery loves splashing those tanks for sure. What is the top armor? 30. Yeah, hitting the top is going to be a penetration as well many times. So this is BZ-72-1, guys, spotted on the battlefield, spotted by myself actually. Sorry for that alert. Guys, let me know what you think about all of those new tanks coming to World of Tanks. Well, a couple of them are already being tested, and I have heard many of you have spotted the ISU 122-2 as well, the higher tier double barrel tank. If you have some clean footage about that as well, when it was fighting close to you, feel free to hit me up, guys, to send me the replay. Via email. Email is in the description. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope it was informative, helpful, you know, a sneak peek. If you want to know some early stuff, this channel is for you. I will catch you next time with something else. Enjoy your weekend. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, take care, and bye.